Alright, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker video. This one is a weird ass video because nowadays I would not make an Uncivil synopsis about this game just because it's so like kind of random and no story whatsoever. Honestly, it's almost more like a recommendation video type video. But the only difference is I do spoil like I guess the twist or the story stuff where it's like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker 2 and 3. So I do spoil that. So if it wasn't for that, I probably would restructure this as a recommend video. Yeah, so one of the big problems with this video in particular, quality wise, is that I'm a lot more animated this time around in comparison to the first two videos of Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask. But because I'm like yelling a lot more and being more like, just yelling more, I'm blowing the fuck out of my microphone. So now the audio is just even worse than before. Now this is a funny bit where I'm like basically talking about the history of Toad and why Toad sucks ass, and then kind of hyping that up as Captain Toad Treasure Tracker being awesome because Toad shit. Pretty good bit overall. And I think because this game essentially has no story whatsoever, I was basically forced to kind of do these like more scripted edited bits to make it interesting, which does save the video and makes it kind of a lot more high quality than it should be during the time. Like the bits, like this joke, like this is aged pretty well in the grand scheme of things. Now, the reason I'm even making a Captain Toad Treasure Tracker video in the first place is this is like more of a product of how I was approaching YouTube during the time. Was that essentially I would just play whatever I wanted to play and I would just turn that into a video. Because that was kind of like my justification for starting this YouTube channel, was it's like, well, I'm already playing all these games anyways. Let's just hit record, and then that's like halfway to just making a video. So that was kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to do YouTube as a hobby, because it just seemed like a sort of like more, slightly more productive way to like justify playing more games. Yeah, but nowadays I would never do this. I don't think I ever would make a Captain Toad Treasure Tracker video nowadays because, there's just no story, and like, what the fuck am I even talking about? It's only like, it's like a short video. It's like 5 minutes, which is pretty chill. Which I guess makes it a lot of an easier watch than opposed to the first two videos, which I don't think I was trying to do that necessarily during the time, but that's something I definitely tried doing later down the road, and I'll talk about that once I get there. But there is definitely like a string of shorter videos I made during the maybe like around 2016 or so, or 2015, where I wanted to make shorter videos, and I was purposely doing that. Here, I don't think I was purposely doing it. I think I just was trying to make a Captain Toad Treasure Tracker video, and there's nothing to fucking talk about, so I'm just mostly bullshitting my way through the video.
Captain Toad and Toad are on a minecart, you know, they're fucking goofing around and shit, whatever. Fun game, alright? And then, what the fuck? What? Captain Toad 2?
Yeah, and this whole like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker 2 and then Captain Toad Treasure Tracker 3 bit kind of saves the latter half of the video, because I would just realize like the second I start like I get past the history section of Toad and then talk about the mechanics, there's really nothing to fucking talk about. But luckily, because the game has this like this trilogy section, the game's broken up into like 3 quote-unquote trilogies. It kind of just, it adds to the video. So I kind of just lucked out in that respect.
Get the star, do the hidden objective, fucking whatever, it's fucking Captain Toad, and then you fight the bosses, you do all these...
But yeah, this game is actually pretty sick, all things considered. I don't think it's like, I mean, obviously like It's not the greatest game ever made, but it was like surprisingly good.
Captain Toad 3? Captain Toad 3. It's a fucking trilogy. It's a trilogy.
God, I am blowing the fuck out of the microphone, dude. And that's one of the struggles I definitely have early on, is because not only do you have to like know how to mix the audio well, but you also have to like know how to talk into it right. Because right now I'm just eating the microphone and just blowing the fuck out of the audio. And once you do that, there's like, you can't save it because the data just gets basically corrupted because you're screaming.
Captain Toad's fucking awesome. Fuck, dude. Fuck, man.
All right. So that's Captain Toad. Yeah, pretty short and sweet. Crisp, fast editing. Very good during the time. This aged very well. Probably better than the Zelda videos. Like as a overall, like this video is a lot better than the Zelda videos. I do still enjoy the Zelda videos, but this one, like as a whole package, it's definitely better there. It's the bits are way better. The editing is perfect. There's like some coherent jokes and bits throughout the video, and it's also short, which saves it too, so it's not as much of a drag to watch. Also, I just realized I used the Game Boy sound effect here, and I didn't talk about it, and I have to talk about it. Now, the reason why I started doing it was mainly because I just wanted something quick and easy, and I think I kept switching between all the like random ass audio music tracks at the end of the video, and I think I was just getting sick of it, and I probably couldn't even think of a Captain Toad type sound bit to use. So I think that's why I started doing it, but honestly, I'm not sure. I think I just wanted to standardize it after like just fumbling around after all this time. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. Yeah, no idea. Why here? Why now? I don't know. So this is gonna be a very interesting commentary tracks to watch. You click the fucking video, you're like, oh, I wonder what decision Sam did here. Why did he do it here? And you're gonna watch the video and be like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I don't fucking know this shit. I'm a dumbass. So this is gonna be a really good behind the scenes commentary tracks. You know, I'm fucking Steven Spielberg. I'm George Lucas. Such unshakable visions of creativity here. I don't know. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. What am I doing with my life? All right, next video.